everybody, it's Jamie here. Welcome to Travel Blog Jamie and this my tour and review of suite number 111143 on board Ambassador Ambience. This ship is 34 years of age as I record this, so are the golden oldies the best ones? Let's find out. Welcome to Ambassador Ambience. With 13 decks, 789 cabins, she can accommodate 1,400 passengers. I'll be spending 6 nights in suite 111143. There it is. It's located midship and starboard side. Directly above my cabin is the open deck with a lounge area. Directly below, more passenger cabins. Right, let's start. Location, location, location. Here on deck 12, one of the open decks. Down these stairs, we are midship. Through these doors, mind your step. Well, this is the midship stairwell and lifts. We're gonna just turn to the left and to the right. And cabin 111143, as I fondly refer to it, is right here. Couldn't be easier. Right, cruise key card at the ready. Come on in. And you know what? We don't want anyone interrupting us, do we? You and me, no. Excuse me, nobody puts Jamie in the court. Yeah, they do. Just to be transparent, this cabin has indeed been gifted to me. I will give a fair review as always, and if you think I'm not, well, I can't do anything to convince you otherwise. Let's start off in the bedroom area, the boudoir. Welcome everybody. And how are you all feeling about being on a 34-year-old ship with me? Yep, that's her age. Previously Regal Princess and Pacific Dawn. This is a 2-berth suite, although there are 3 berths available, and I've had my beds configured as a double, but if you prefer, you can have it configured as a twin, and therefore the side units will be located right in the middle, giving you a good sized aisle to walk up and down. Pretend you're getting married or divorced, whichever, not judging either way. Let's briefly discuss storage space. Well, first of all, there is ample space under the bed for your chunky luggage. And as I said, either side of these beds, we have 2 units with good sized drawers, clean drawers as well. Thank you for that, Ambassador. And we've got lamps either side. Plus you can also operate the lighting from behind your pillows. Just don't be turning it on and off in the middle of the night. You could really upset someone. Obviously, if you're looking to upset someone, we'll press those buttons all night long. Hours of fun. I know it won't be to everybody's taste, but I actually quite like this piece of wall art. It's also huge and makes a change from just having some blandola cabin wall. So for me, mucho apreciado. I know floor space is very important to some of you and would also determine how you have your beds configured. So let me show you how much room there is around said bed. What do we reckon? This part's okay, isn't it, folks? All right, a quick peep at our cabin slash suite from this angle. Now then, this is probably the longest workstation slash vanity area I've ever had in any cabin ever. It really does go on and Ariston, does it not? Yes, it does, Jamie. Please just indulge me this once, thank you. Seriously though, it is long AF. And look at the size of this mirror. It really does add to the sense of space and light. You knew I was going to say that, didn't you? No? Follow me this way, please, folks, and down, down, down we go. 4 more drawers here. Good size and spotlessly clean. Just above is where you'll find your sockets slash outlets. So we have a Northern American socket here, a USB port, and also a UK socket. And before you ask, yes, I have fumbled around all the lamps to see if there's a USB port. I can't find any. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough. Sorry about that. Now I know some of you are going to be offended about the hairdryer situation. We've got plastic-orama on the wall. Press. Oh gosh, we have plastic-orama on the wall. Nobody noticed, did they? This looks like some sort of torture device, doesn't it? The good news here is that the cable is pretty long. You're not going to have a problem doing your bush sat here, or even stood if you'd rather. I mean, who knows how you like to do your hair? I don't actually have to blow dry mine. You understand this, don't you? 2 speed settings, no heat settings. Speed setting number 1. 2. Oh, hang on. It's starting to warm up now. That's a grower, not a shower. If you've got your patient pants on, you will get some warmth from this, but it won't be the most powerful blow you've ever had. Sorry about that. It is old, isn't it? Please go back in without incident. Thank you. This way, please. More wall art here, and right below we've got this funky little tray. And this is where you'll find your tea and coffee making facilities. We've got a kettle, cups, tea bags, coffee, full fat and diet, milk. Oh look, there's a bottle opener here. Glasses at the ready. Now sweets come with a bottle of wine. If you're in a deluxe suite, you'll get bubbles. I admit to being gifted this bottle. Thank you very much, Ambassador team. I'm actually thinking of just handing it to one of the passengers as I'm walking around this evening on my last night. You know, just like an act of kindness. If you're in a suite on embarkation day, you'll also receive a bottle of water, and then subsequent bottles will cost you £2, although of course the tap water from your bathroom is perfectly potable. Moving on, we have our room service menu and also a breakfast menu. I'll show you those a little bit later. The television is right in the corner of the room. It's quite small. I definitely needed my glasses and then some, maybe even binoculars to see the screen. There aren't many channels on it, if I'm honest with you. There's a safety video you need to watch when you board. Who's John Smith? It's not me, by the way. Your bow cam, a map. Goodness, where are we? Aha, right there, heading back to Tilbury Docks. The Destination Experiences channel, that's always very helpful, isn't it? Now this is very cool, a preview of a video that's been made throughout your voyage. And yes, you can purchase your own copy. We've got a number of channels such as BBC News, Sky Sports, a couple movie channels, although there are no movies on demand here. That's pretty much your lot. Oh God, where's he going? Directly underneath the television, we have another 4 good size, clean drawers. Damn. As a solo passenger, I have to say I'm feeling very spoilt for space in this suite, and it's fabulous to have a separate living room area with couch and chairs. As a suite guest, you'll also receive fruit, which will be replenished, and canapes each day. It looks like I got some sort of breadsticks today. If you have dietary requirements, make sure you let reception know. They will ensure you get the right kind of canapes. And from this angle, because angles and perspectives are everything, my darlings. Oh my God, I blend in with the couch. Please don't sit on me. Right next to us, we also have this very handy unit. This is where I've placed my brochures. It's a very grey, lumpy, windy day here on the North Sea, so it's just as well I took some footage out on my balcony in sunnier, calmer weather. Let's take a look. There's no question it's great to have access to your own personal space and some fresh air, but the one thing that surprised me most about this balcony is just how long and narrow it is. Whilst I loved coming out here to chill out, there certainly wasn't enough room to swing a cat. Oh gosh, no, please don't start swinging cats on your balconies. Thank you. All right, we are walking. It's a long way to the bathroom. The AC unit, by the way, when I first saw that, I nearly had a heart attack. I thought that's never going to work. And look, someone's written the word hot in pencil. However, the aircon in here is working beautifully. And you know, I'm very sensitive to warm, muggy rooms. This is the perfect temperature for me. We have a unit right behind the bed with 2 good sized shelves. This is where you'll also find your world atlas and binoculars, so you do a bit of perving, and your pool towels. Yes, the pool has been filled for this cruise. Right underneath, we have another good sized shelf and fridge, which is fully stocked with all sorts of beverage. And yes, you do need to pay for those. Directly underneath that, I don't know what it is. I've been trying to get into it all week. It feels like a secret compartment and I want to know what's in it. Okay, around the corner we have our walk-in closet, I think we should call this, with a fabulous shelf space up here, loads of hanging space, and because you're in a suite, you'll also, sorry about that noise, have your very lovely fluffy gowns, basket, believe it or not, with slippers and shoehorn. I love that word, shoehorn, and your own large purple Ambassador umbrellas. Now up here is where you'll find your life jackets. Yes, we have a cupboard especially for those, and your in-cabin safe. Below, 9 good sized drawers. I'm just choosing number 3. It's spotlessly clean. I feel like I want to put Ambassador to the test now. Sorry, Ambassador. Yes, clean. Some of you are like, it should be clean, Jamie. I know, we'll tell Royal Caribbean that because theirs were filthy. All right, don't get scared, but it's bathroom time. Now this handle needs attention, and as you can see, some people have really been struggling with it. Not me, by the way. Anyway, come on in, folks. As far as suites go, it's not the biggest bathroom I've ever seen, but it's perfectly clean. Very functional. You've even got space for your 1 cheek, 2 cheeks, rah rah rah. I don't get sucked in. No. Oh, I've forgotten how it goes. And look at this, a metal toilet brush. Take note, Cunard. Very helpful, very handy shelf over here. We've got our own little clamshell look with a sanitary bag, and just above we have our towels. Now you know it makes my OCD go crazy having towels above a toilet. However, there is a ledge here to catch them in case of an emergency. How much room when you're on the John? Not bad actually. I'm 5'8". Don't you dare call me average. Yeah, I'm fine. If you're a bit taller, so you're going to be okay, aren't you? You are. I'm really pleased to report that the toilet paper is located 10 o'clock. You even have to lean forward for this one, look, which is quite unusual. But you're not going to be pulling a muscle by trying to get it from behind you. Yes. And help. Oh, to get off the John as well. At my age, I feel like I'm starting to need that. Sink basin, it's a good size actually, plenty of shelf space around. Thank you so much for having a shaver's point where your cable will actually reach one of the shelves or platforms. It's not like some of those newer cabins when they're all the way up here and you're like, well, what am I supposed to do with my cable? Like, Capitan, what shall I do? Where shall I go? Fair size mirror. 2 cupboards either side, both with shelves, and on the left hand side, this is very exciting, folks. You actually have a mirror here, which is not particularly useful. Hello. And we've got our glasses. This is just where I've stored some of my stuff. But look at all these products. Up here, we've got soap, dental kit, comb, loofah, vanity kit, etc., etc. Now, some of you are not going to be happy about this bathtub. No, I didn't put that bath mat down to stop me from slipping at my age. It was already there, by the way. But for some of you, if you have mobility restrictions, this large step up and over is not going to be suitable for you. Having said that, some of the suites on board actually have showers only. On the deck plans, there's a little triangle to denote that you'll have a shower and not a bathtub. If in doubt, just give Ambassador a ring. Some cruise line cabins have bathtubs, but they're about 3/4 the length of this. This one you can actually stretch out in, so that is mucho apreciado. We do have products, Taylor of London, bath and shower gel, shampoo and conditioner. Good to see a little shelf here as well. And yes, we have a shower, although its location is a bit odd. I'd expect it to be over there. You do get quite close to this clingy curtain when you shower in here. I do remind myself, of course, it is a 34-year-old cabin. And the shower actually is powerful enough and hot. Here's me in action a little bit earlier. Warning, warning, graphic nudity alert. Oh, that's actually really good. Oh, yes, that is hot. Thank you, Ambassador. And before you say, oh, you didn't show the washing line, there isn't one in here. Sue me, bite me, rue me. Now, just by your walk-in closet, there you go, an automatic night light so that you don't fall over when you're trying to go for a wee or a poo at 3 a.m. And no, I haven't forgotten about you laundry service fans. Here's a look at the prices. I think that's actually quite reasonable compared to other cruise lines. And look at the magic bag. I love a magic bag. Although not the biggest magic bag I've ever seen for £15. You know, you're gonna fill that right to the top, aren't you? There's also a self-serve laundrette pretty much right below on deck 10. Let's have a little nose. And finally, let's check out room service options. I'm not ashamed to say that is me pretty much 24/7. If you fancy a premium breakfast delivered to your cabin, well, here's a look at your options. Be aware there's a tray charge of £8.95 unless you're in a suite, in which case it's included in your cruise fare. And now your daytime bites and nighttime nibbles. Sorry, I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm such a child. As you can see, these are priced individually. Not forgetting, of course, the healthy bites. That doesn't sound quite as fun. If you're looking for a little extra space, but a deluxe suite is perhaps stretching those purse strings a little bit too much, well, a suite may be for you. I have certainly appreciated extra benefits such as the priority check-in and boarding, swift luggage delivery, cheeky bottle of wine, your fruit basket, daily canapes, premium in-room breakfast, and little extras like a robe, slippers, binoculars, atlas, all contribute to a very pleasant stay in this suite. The aircon in this particular suite, 1143, is working beautifully, and I found the bed to be very comfy indeed. Duvet's not too heavy, lush plump pillows, comfy mattress. No noise from above or below. I have an excellent cabin attendant, and as you've seen, it is spotlessly clean in here, and I've looked high and low and inside. What a deep dive. Love that you're gonna have ocean views even when lying horizontally on that bed. Whilst it's great to have immediate access to some fresh air, the balcony is certainly on the small side for a suite. If you're looking for plenty of storage space, well, you're in luck because there's a ton of it in here. If you have mobility restrictions, well, this particular suite with the bathtub may not be for you. Double check you're booking an appropriate suite for yourself. Personally, I've slept like a baby every single night in this very clean, comfortable, and largely spacious cabin. I think for 34 years of age at the time of filming, she's doing pretty well. But what do you think? Drop your comments below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for your support as we now race towards 45,000 subscribers. Today's shoutouts go to my gorgeous tiers 3, 4 and 5 patrons. And yes, you too could become a patron. Just search patreon.com/travelblogjamie. For your personalised video messages, just search cameo.com/travelblogjamie. It's as easy as going for a wee at 3 a.m. And don't forget, we can follow each other on Facebook, Jamie W. Robbins, Instagram at travelblogjamie, and of course right here, right now on YouTube.